That's actually one of the pictures that she stole.
How a grieving Central Kentucky family says a woman used a fake fundraiser to take advantage of their devastating loss.
There are new developments tonight as investigators try to learn more about an oily substance that's caused concern in a Powell County neighborhood.
A WKYT investigation found some parents of special needs students are not happy with transportation options being offered by Fayette County schools for an after-school program.
WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good evening. Slow-moving storms have popped up across much of the state tonight, and many of them are packed with heavy rain.
And you can see we are tracking a lot right now on the Defender radar network, and there is a threat because of all of this for flash flooding. We begin tonight with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey.
Yeah, everything, guys, going around a little small area of low pressure that is working its way across Kentucky. We call those a meso-low, but just simply because they are so darn small, and they're putting down a tremendous amount of rain in a short amount of time in pockets. One of those pockets earlier, around 5 o'clock, into parts of Pulaski County, not too far away from the Eubank area. Take a look at this, and folks doing exactly what we tell them not to, driving through a flooded roadway, and you see some of the water surrounding some mobile homes there, even what looks like a car in the distance that was underwater. This gentleman got his boat out to kind of get around the heavy rains. But again, don't do what you're seeing in the video there. Turn around, don't drown. Those are words to live by. Here's what we're seeing right now on your Defender radar network. Those pockets of showers and thunderstorms coming down at a very good clip. Strongest storm into central Kentucky is right on top of the Winchester area. Look at all that lightning that is now lifting just to the north of downtown Richmond, or downtown Winchester, I should say, into Clark County. That'll move into Bourbon County and a part of Montgomery County soon. East side of Lexington, heavy rains are beginning to taper off here. You can actually see some pockets of clearing showing up here in Lexington. We've picked up in some cases near Hamburg right at 1 inch of rain so far. West side of town still coming down around Keeneland and the airport. Northward we go toward the Horse Park, Georgetown, Marshall Park, Scott County High School. Back into Franklin County, some heavy rains. Heaviest rain, though, is from Richmond and points to the south. Some thunder and lightning around Berea. That has weakened, though, considerably over the past 15 minutes. Just got a Twitter report of some flooding in Manchester into Clay County, courtesy of this storm that is lifting out of Clay County and into parts of Owsley County. That is packed with lightning. Owsley County, watch for flooding over the next half hour to 45 minutes as that storm slowly moves on into town. And some heavy rains on top of the Monticello area as well. Again, everything spiraling around a small but potent little area of low pressure that is out there. Guys, coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll focus on the storms that are out there and show you how we get in on another stormy setup to start the coming weekend.
Chris, thank you. A heartbreaking loss for a Mercer County couple. Earlier this week, their newborn son died after battling multiple health problems.
But the couple says that someone then tried to take advantage of their tragedy by using their son's picture to set up a fake fundraising page online. Caitlin Setner has our top story at 6.
Colin Lieber has his hands full.
You done got dirty, girl.
Me? His 2 girls are climbing around at Fort Harrod.
How did it break?
The newest addition to the family, not with them.
In the beginning of the pregnancy, we found out that the first ultrasound that he had gastroschisis.
That means their son had a birth defect. His intestines were growing outside of his belly.
It seemed like something that was going to be very easy to fix.
Dad says things got complicated when Henley was born a couple of weeks ago. In 2 weeks' time, he had more than a handful of surgeries.
I didn't want him to endure no more. He'd been through enough. And God told me that it was time. And we had to say goodbye Monday night.
Mom and Dad, trying to explain best to their girls what had happened, were shocked when a friend reached out to them, letting them know a fake fundraising page was made in Henley's name.
One of my favorite pictures, and that's actually one of the pictures that she stole.
According to Lieber, a woman stole Henley's picture, put it on GoFundMe, claiming he was her son, and asked for money. Harrodsburg police confirmed there is an ongoing investigation into the page.
To think that this is happening here, it's mind-blowing, because I never thought that that would happen to me, and I most certainly don't want that to happen to anybody else, because I mean, I'm supposed to be with my family right now.
Lieber will lay his son to rest Friday. In Mercer County, Caitlin Setner, WKYT.
Very, very sad. The family did create a fundraising page on another site to help cover the burial costs, and we have put a link to that on our website, WKYT.com.
Lexington police are investigating after they say a child was left alone inside a daycare van for hours. They say the child attends Precious Jewels Daycare on Augusta Drive. Police say the mother told them the daycare's van was supposed to drop off the 3-year-old child at a home yesterday afternoon, but police say when the mother arrived home from work last night at 11, the child's 16-year-old sister told her he was never dropped off, so they called police. Around 2 this morning, police say the daycare owner and her husband found the child alone in the van parked outside the daycare. Police say the child appeared to be okay. So far, no charges have been filed, but police say the Cabinet for Health and Family Services is also investigating. People in a Powell County neighborhood have been demanding answers. On Monday, investigators say lightning hit a gas substation, causing an oily substance to spray onto nearby homes. People living there want to know if that substance is dangerous, and county leaders hope to have answers from the gas company today. But as Monique Blair tells us, that may not happen.
During a meeting yesterday, representatives with Kinder Morgan, which is the company that owns the Tennessee gas pipeline you see here behind me, told a crowd of more than 50 people that they would have results from those samples today. Those results were supposed to explain exactly what the oily mixture was that sprayed onto several homes here near the Tennessee gas pipeline Monday afternoon. But today, a spokesperson for Kinder Morgan would only tell me that they do have some preliminary test results that appear, quote, positive. But they say at this time they don't have anything formal to release. Yesterday during that meeting, representatives with Kinder Morgan said they believe the oil mixture is a combination of natural gas condensate, which is natural gas in a liquid form, compressor oil, which is similar to motor oil, and water. But again, the components of that mixture have not been definitively confirmed. It has now been a full 3 days since this mixture spewed onto dozens of homes, into pools, onto gardens, into livestock feed, and onto cars. And those who live out here tell me they're losing their patience.
I like to know because I'm breathing the air. I'm here every day, every morning. I get up, I go to work, I come home, and we've got a couple that's pregnant, you know, wives and girlfriends.
Now I do have an interview set up with Powell County Judge Executive James Anderson for 7 o'clock. He tells me he too is frustrated because he expected to get those results back today. But again, we do not have those results from Kinder Morgan. In Powell County, Monique Blair, WKYT.
Kinder Morgan originally estimated the oil mixture impacted properties within a half mile of the pipeline, but they now think it may have been an area larger than that.
Tonight, we're tracking the investigation into the death of a worker at a Mercer County business. It happened this afternoon at Southern States in Harrodsburg. Investigators say the worker was operating a loader when he had an accident and died. They say they know how it happened, but so far they have not released many details. Police say that OSHA will come to the business as part of the investigation. The man's name has not yet been released.
There is a nurse-staffed daycare here in Lexington. It is the only kind in the country.
It is not associated with Fayette County schools, but the medical treatment center depends on the district to bus students from school to their after-school program. As investigative reporter Miranda Combs tells us, Fayette County school leaders say they'll do it, but with a stipulation that does not sit well with parents.
We have seen a lot of incredible things here.
9-year-old Addison Jones is one of them. She can't see well, she's deaf, and has cerebral palsy.
I can't imagine what it must be like to just not be able to communicate. Someone has to be there with her, to sit with her 24/7.
And those that know her potential.
So she's wanting to eat and drink, which makes sense because it's close to lunchtime.
Yeah.
She's smart.
We feel like there is so much in there, and we have got to tap into how to get it out.
I'm gonna put one in and I put one in.
That's where this therapist comes in. He's just one of the skilled specialists at Kids Club, helping Addison communicate and move and just be a 9-year-old.
Did she attack my Teddy Grahams? I left it unguarded for too long.
I can't even begin to describe how important it is for these children to be able to play together.
Tammy Weiss is director of Kids Club, the only prescribed pediatric extended care facility in Fayette County. They have full-time and after-school programs for kids like Addison.
We have children that go to school and they need a safe therapeutic place to be after school. This is a need for them, so we advocate for it.
The center has been open for 8 years. Children are growing up here. That's the consistent part. But the inconsistency has been how they get here.
It was a real kind of kick in the teeth.
Parents got this letter from Fayette County Schools saying if you want transportation on Fayette County school buses to Kids Club for care, you'll have to move your child from whatever school they currently go to and send them to Glendover Elementary in the Kids Club district.
It even refers to us partnering with Fayette County Schools, and which is kind of misleading because we didn't know this letter was going out.
Do you feel like you're not being treated the same as everyone else?
Yeah, we do.
Addison goes to Southern Elementary. She's comfortable there, and so are her parents.
She's not changing schools. I mean, she's been at Southern since she was in kindergarten, and we're going to stay there.
Last year, the Joneses got an attorney involved, and a Fayette County bus brought Addison from Southern to Kids Club. Problem solved, they thought.
I was angry because she was already receiving these services from her school, from Southern, for the past year. And I thought, so now we're going to have to go through this again.
They know they need this place.
We don't have any family here either, so.
I know when she's here, she's going to get everything that she needs.
You throw it? What? Oh, good job.
There's a parallel between Addison's therapy of progress and setbacks to her parents' fight to make sure she's getting her fair shot.
Good girl.
She didn't ask to be born this way. This just is what it is, and we love her and we do what we need to do for her.
3, 4, 5.
And we received word just minutes ago that the school district and Kids Club have reached a solution. They met just a couple of hours ago. However, we haven't been told what that solution is. Fayette County Schools' response earlier today was that most private daycares provide their own vans to pick up students.
And Miranda, I misspoke at the top of your story that I said this was the only kind in the country, meaning this county.
The county, correct.
And when you look at Fayette County, Kids Club is not associated with the Fayette County school system, right?
It's not, and it's funded through Medicaid, and Kids Club has their own buses. They have 3 of them, but they say at the time of day when Fayette County schools are getting out, those buses are taking kids home for the day, so it doesn't work, and they need Fayette County's help. So I'm interested to see what happened with the meeting today, and we'll be sure to pass that along when we find out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Miranda, thank you. A sanitation crew made a day very special for a Bourbon County toddler who's been helping them out. You'll see it in 8 minutes.
Thunderstorms putting down a tremendous amount of rain in certain areas. We're tracking the flash flood threat for the evening just ahead.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey.
Showers and thunderstorms, as expected, widespread across the area this afternoon, putting down a ton of rain and a ton of lightning as well. And then within the overall widespread areas, you've got some pockets of even heavier rain and a lot of lightning. And I'm really concerned about flash flooding now from Clay County up into Owsley and Lee counties. So let's look at your Defender radar network, and everything is going around this small area of low pressure that is across central Kentucky. We've picked up some heavy rains again across the Lexington metro. What an absolutely amazing summer. Again, 4 in a row, by the way now. 4 summers in a row with well above normal rainfall across Kentucky. Lexington, we picked up greater than an inch into some areas on the day so far. Heaviest rain is here into Clark County, and it is right on top of Interstate 64, where 64 and the Mountain Parkway connect here along 60. Heavy rains up toward Van Meter Road as well. Now you get into the eastern part of Lexington, eastern side of Fayette County. It's still raining here at the station. A little clap of thunder not long ago from that lightning strike just to my north. Masterson Station getting in on some heavy rain. Though the Skycam is trained to the south, it is raining, but I see at least a spot or two of blue showing up south of the Kentucky River as of now. We look into Scott County. Some moderate rains from the Toyota plant down toward Marshall Park, Stamping Ground, Peaks Mill getting in on some heavier downpours. Richmond, a lighter brand of rain. Berea, that stuff is fizzling out. Here's the area to really watch. Breathitt County into Lee County into Owsley County have had some flood reports coming out of the Clay County area. If you're ever going to issue a flash flood warning, it is for something like this. Areas that picked up heavy rain yesterday, they're getting hammered right now. It is mountainous areas that can get some big-time rises on creeks and streams in a hurry, especially here across Owsley County. And now with that little feeder band almost setting up into Jackson and Breathitt County, it's going to try to connect with a band of some showers and storms from Louisa down towards Salyersville and West Liberty. Another potent little storm is developed here on the north side of Middlesboro near Pineville. We get into Liberty down toward the Lake Cumberland area. Showers and thunderstorms are picking up the pace there as well. And again, everything is going counterclockwise around this area of low pressure that is going to continue to scoot across southern Kentucky. The overall shower and thunderstorm development as we go into the evening will begin to diminish somewhat across the area. That hour-by-hour forecast was a little stubborn. What it does show, though, is that late tonight, it tries to pick up the coverage a little in southeastern Kentucky. Let's go toward the weekend. Here's your Saturday forecast. Showers, thunderstorms, fairly widespread. Sorry, kids. Saturday right now not looking like the best day. Sunday, though, looking a whole lot better. Storms are likely on Saturday. A breath of fresh air coming in for Sunday. We may have a mainly dry day with temperatures into the low and mid 80s. To get there, though, another booming thunderstorm possible at some point on Friday. Better chance Friday night into Saturday. After Sunday and early Monday look dry, rest of next week looks stormy once again.
No, just cannot get out of this.
Right. Watch southeastern Kentucky right now, guys. Jackson, Breathitt County, down toward Manchester, Clay County, heavy rains.
Okay. Thanks, Chris.
This next story is really sweet. Some sanitation workers in Bourbon County had a special gift for a little boy who's been helping them out.
1-year-old Jensen Kraft's mother says he's been waking up early on trash pickup days to watch the garbage trucks drive past. So one day last week, he helped deliver muffins and water to the Republic Services crew. Well, guess what? The crew later returned the favor by giving young Jensen a hat with the company's logo on it. His mother says she's grateful for the gesture.
And he looked great in that little hat.
He'll go to sleep in that hat.
He
It'll
probably
never come off.
will. Yeah, he's a cutie. Well, the Wildcats reporting for fall practice.
The first practice of the fall is scheduled for tomorrow. Mark Stoops says there's only one way you can be confident. And on 27 teams in 27 days, Harrison County took a step up last season. The Thoroughbreds want to keep climbing. Sports is next. The Kentucky Wildcats are back on campus today. Mark Stoops' troops reporting to their new home, the UK football training facility, to begin fall practice tomorrow. Today, the players gathering at the new $45 million facility. And one of the things they had to do, get their eyes scanned. It's part of a new locker room security feature, a retina scan. Now, Mark Stoops has said all summer that he's confident his team can turn the corner. During the recent kickoff luncheon, Stoops reminded UK fans he's optimistic because of the work that his players have put in.
You could be confident if you pay the price. We all know that this is a difficult league, a difficult schedule. We embrace that. I'll never put a number on things, but I'm proud of this team, what we've done so far. We're just getting started. We're just getting started with this season. But they did what they had to do in the winter, in our fourth quarter program, in spring practice, and we've had a great summer.
And counting down to the new season for the Cats, we are now 30 days out. Andre Woodson hit DeMario Ford with a 30-yard touchdown pass against Clemson in the 2006 Music City Bowl. Dusty Bonner completed 30 passes against Syracuse in the 1999 Music City Bowl. And Tim Couch completed 30 against Penn State in the Outback Bowl game. You can follow our entire countdown. Just go to WKYT.com. There's reason for optimism on the hilltop in Cynthiana this season. Brian Milam previews the Harrison County Thoroughbreds in tonight's 27 teams in 27 days.
Despite just a 4-7 record, 2015 was a success for Harrison County because they equaled the total number of wins from the past 3 seasons, and they hosted its first playoff game in 7 years.
From year 1 to year 2, we're able to go a whole lot faster. You know, we're still teaching, but at the same time, they already know a lot of the stuff that we're expecting with plays and things like that. So now it's just we can move the kids around and play them in different positions and change formations and stuff like that, and they're able to pick up on it a whole lot faster.
4 quarterbacks are in contention for the starting job, left open after the graduation of Brock Jenkins.
We'll look almost like a bone team or a wing T team to a spread team, and
You know, we have the luxury of having those athletes to be able to do both. So.
Probably a young quarterback, so I don't think he'll be ready to like chuck the ball he did last year. I think we'll just have to pound the ball and just run right at him.
Defensively, the Breads struggled up front against the run. They think they have that remedied now.
We wasn't really physical enough, but I think this year we'll turn that around. We have a few headhunters on the other side, so fly around and get to the ball.
Like their nickname, the Thoroughbreds, Harrison County has speed, and they believe that will carry them to another home playoff game.
Playing at home the first week of playoffs is huge. It gives everyone that kind of momentum and a confidence boost to go in and try to make that run like that many teams want to do for that state championship.
For 27 teams in 27 days, I'm Brian Milam.
Brian, thanks. We'll be right back to wrap it up after the break.
Storms just rolling on. It's quiet here for once in the last hour, I guess.
For the past few hours. We look at your Defender Radar Network and you see those hot spots of thunderstorms we continue to talk about. Northern parts of Fayette County still raining. Paris into Montgomery County and parts of Clark County. Not too far away from Clay City as well into Powell County. Some heavy rains. Watching Breathitt County into Lee and Owsley. Very heavy rains there, and another thunderstorm between Sagersville and West Liberty. Guys, we'll watch the local high water threat through the evening.
All right, Scott Cohen, latest on the presidential race next.
At 11.